Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, my camera's gonna die. And I just sat down to record this. Perfect. Give me a second, let me fix this problem. Okay, and we're back. Okay. Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because the leaves are turning. It's usually 95 here where I live. And the temperature dropped to 83, okay? That's a big deal for us. And at night, the temperature is a crisp 75 degrees. So you know what that means? That means that winter is around the corner. That means that fall is basically like at our doorstep. And that means that we get to finally read books that are just like cozy fantasy books that we've been wanting to read all year long. But you know, so I've been wanting to reread this series for the longest time, and I figured that it would be the perfect time to pick this up. And I am talking about none other than Twilight. Oh my gosh. You don't know. If you've watched my last video, then you already know how I feel about this book, okay? Me loved this Twilight era. Anything that had to do with Twilight, I would just like eat it up. And I want to feel that way again, okay? I don't know if I still have those strong feelings for this book like I did back then. I'm so excited. Oh, I already hear like the soundtrack playing in my head, like, how did we get here? When I used to know you so well. You know, right? You know. Okay. Anyways, enough rambling, okay? I have my iced coffee right here, ready to go, okay? I am ready to start this book and let you guys know if I still feel the same about it. So, let's go. Hi guys, so it is the next day and I am, I think, on chapter 5 of Twilight, and oh my gosh, there's so many things about this book that I don't remember. I forgot that Rosalie and Jasper were actually twins in the movie or in the book. I don't remember if they mentioned that in the movie, but I forgot that Rosalie and Jasper were twins, which was so crazy. I was like, wow. Completely forgot about that. I also forgot how, like, not feisty, but Bella's definitely less awkward on the book than she is in the movie. Yeah, she's still very clumsy. Hold on, my hand's getting tired. She's still very clumsy in the movie, just like she is in the book. But she's not as awkward in the book as she is in the movie, which for some reason I completely blocked that out. What's the word that I'm looking for? She's not as this, you know what I mean? She's more like feisty and like, you don't tell me what to do. I've rewatched the movie a lot more than I've reread the book, so the image of Bella from the movie is just what I remember of Bella. But right now rereading the book is such a good like refresher of what she actually was like. So, hi guys, I am sorry that I'm coming at you looking a little rough, or you know, looking like this, but I just got out of the shower and I sat down to read a little more, and I wanted to give you guys an update. I am loving the reread of this book. So remember how, I know, I'm sorry there's gonna be spoilers, but I feel like at this point everybody's read Twilight or they've seen the movie. So remember the part where the girls go shopping for dresses, and Bella's very like in her own little bubble and just like doing her own little thing? Well, I forgot that in the book she's actually very like, oh, that looks really good on you. She's very supportive. She's like, okay, yeah, let's go, like, I'll go with you guys. She's not as shy and as awkward as she is in the movie. I'm at the part where Bella was supposed to go to Seattle, but she canceled the trip, and now she's like going into like the forest with Edward. and it's so good because she's like, I think right now just started the chapter where she sees Edward for the first time out in the sunlight, and he's like all shiny and sparkly, and I'm just like, so amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, hi guys, it is the next day, and I want to show you my outfit really quick because I was very inspired by 16-year-old me, wearing my little cargo pants, my Vans. And then I found this sweater in my closet that kind of reminds me of something Bella would wear, and I was like, okay, I am so inspired. It's, you know, when I started this video it was kind of cold outside and it was raining. Yeah, it's back to be 90 degrees outside, so yeah, is it too hot to be wearing this outfit? Definitely, but you know what, I am committing. I am in the mood to, you know, dress like this because of Twilight. So yeah, anyways, let me give you a quick update on what's been like happening in the Twilight world. So I'm on chapter 20, page 414, and dude, oh my gosh, I forgot how long these chapters were. Okay, oh my god, why am I talking like that? Okay, I forgot how long these chapters were. I was just like, I keep reading and I'm just like, okay, I'm almost done with the chapter, right? Nope, and it just keeps going. The chapters are so long, it's insane. And I'm at the part where Jasper and Alice take Bella back to Arizona because James is like tracking her, doing the whole like plan to distract James and get him away from Bella. So that's where I'm at. I am almost done with the book. I think I have like maybe less than 100 pages. Another thing that I noticed is that homegirl Bella, okay, she is all up on Edward. As soon as he started showing interest or showing her that he liked her, she was like, yep, you know, I'm not going anywhere. She just like clung to him so freaking fast that it's insane. Okay, like they had just met, they get it. Like I love their love story. Okay, I love them together, but like they moved really quick. Bella said I love you to Edward so fast. I was like, oh, okay girl, all right. Oh, we're saying I love you already. Cool. But I mean, I guess if I met a very handsome vampire who was also like a millionaire, I would probably say I love you too right away. So anyways, continue reading this because I am almost done. I am going to listen. Don't look at this. I'm gonna listen to, I am gonna go downstairs, get a coffee, because I really need a coffee. Then I'm gonna continue reading this. I'm gonna listen to my Twilight playlist because I can't read this without listening to this, okay? They have to go together. And yeah, I will update you guys later when I finish the book. So I was right, it is extremely freaking hot. I am already sweating and I look like a lunatic wearing a sweater in this weather when everyone is wearing shorts and short sleeve shirts and, you know, but oh well, I gotta keep up with the aesthetic, you know. And so I've officially been outside for like 10 minutes and I am sweating so much. I don't know if you can see. Oh, I'll probably just like not show you up close because I look ridiculous, but I had to stop for some nachos. I'm gonna get a matcha instead of coffee because it's really hot. And yeah, this is so not Twilight aesthetic, you guys. I am so sorry. It's impossible to do Twilight aesthetic in South Texas. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get my matcha and then go home and pretend it's really cold outside and it's raining and keep reading Twilight. So yeah, come on. Oh my gosh, guys, hold on. I had forgotten that James was trying to like prey on Alice when Alice was a human. So Alice got saved by someone in the, like an older vampire, and that's why she was turned into a vampire. She was from like an asylum, so she got broken out of the asylum, turned into a vampire, and that's why she's a vampire. But James was preying on Alice, so since she got away, that's why he went after Bella. Right now I just read, and James was saying, well, they can keep her, but now I have you, so we're even. How did I forget that? Like, how did I forget that? Did they say this in the movie? I don't remember, but that is insane. I was like, wow, that's a plot twist. You know what? Reread your favorite books from years ago, because I didn't remember this, and it was a very nice plot twist. I was like, wow, I did not expect that. But okay, let me keep reading. Okay guys, so I am finally done with Twilight, and I loved every second of rereading this book. It has been such an amazing experience, and I don't know if it was the music or I don't know what it was, but at the end of this book, like the last few pages, I wanted to like cry. I don't know if it's because I don't know if it's the time of the month. I don't know if like there's an eclipse happening. I don't know what's going on, but I felt so sentimental at the end of this book. I read the last few pages listening to this. I finished reading the last few chapters listening to The River Flows in You by Yuruma, and I remember back then when I was like 15 and I was first reading this book, I wanted to know what the lullaby, Bella's lullaby, would sound like, and I went on YouTube and I found a fan-made video of, you know, it was titled Bella's Lullaby, and it was the song The River Flows in You, and I fell in love with it. Okay, I was just obsessed with it, and I would fall asleep to this like every night. I would put the phone underneath my pillow, just like listen to this while I fell asleep, and it was just like it was great. That was my Bella's lullaby. Sorry, my camera died, but it took me back to my parents' house in my teenage room, just like listening to this like soundtrack and like reading this book, and it brought back those feelings that I felt when I was little. And I felt so, I don't know, it made me feel so like sad, but in a good way. And it's so crazy how time just, you know, moves, and how fast everything happens. And I can't believe that I'm here now with a baby girl and married and 4 hours away from my hometown. And I don't know, just rereading this book made me feel so much. It's crazy, so crazy. But yes, anyways, enough with the sap. I loved rereading this, okay? There were some parts, obviously, that read very YA, and there were some lines that were very cheesy. Now that I'm rereading it, it felt very cheesy sometimes, but it was still enjoyable. Edward, okay, he is a little bit of a jealous guy. Now I'm just picking up on it. He's always like so overprotective of Bella, and sometimes I'm just a little like, okay, dude, back off a little bit. But you know what, regardless, I love him. And Bella, she's just clingy. She's just like, don't leave me. Like every time he had to leave, she was like, no, don't go, stay with me. And I was like, dude, chill, give him some space. He needs to go change, he'll be right back. But yeah, they're great for each other. They're both like so clingy, and you know what, they're perfect for each other. There was just a lot of things that I forgot about the book that it was very nice to like have a refresher in my mind. Like, I forgot that Alice was locked in an asylum for a long time, and she was like kept in a dark room, and that's why she couldn't remember her human life, because she was just always in a dark room. Rosalie, okay, she sounds perfect. Okay, I forgot how much Bella was like, oh my god, Rosalie is perfect. And like I said, I don't think we get that in the movie. Love the movie for what it is, and because it just like, it was a big part of my life. But I do prefer the book. I feel like that's always the case with me and with a lot of people. Obviously the book has a lot more details, and we can actually read what's going on inside the character's mind, instead of, you know, just looking at the outside and having actors express that to us. So obviously I prefer the book. It gives more backstory to the characters, and I feel like it has a lot more details that the movie missed. So yeah, that was very nice. Like I said, it was a really nice refresher. Loved rereading this. It was so nice again to see how different personalities from our characters were from the book to the movie. And like I said, in the book, Bella is so like feisty. She talks back. She doesn't care. She was more friendly, I feel like, in the book. In the movie, she's more awkward. She's just more like, I don't want to talk to anybody, or she's more to herself. And I feel like in the book, she's a little, not very outgoing, she's still very shy, but she's a little bit more comfortable, I feel like. And Edward, I don't know what I missed. And like in the movie, I think Edward was jealous, but I feel like it's a lot more in the book. He's just very like on top of Bella. And yeah, I loved Alice. Alice was one of my favorite characters. She's just such a sweetheart. I love her so much. And also, that whole part where Bella runs away from Alice and Jasper to go save her mom, I wish that was included in the movie, because that part was so intense. Like her running through the airport to like go and save her mom. That was very, very intense, and I loved it. But yeah, okay. That scene is happening, right? She's running away. She gets in the cab. She gets to her home. She sees a note or like a phone number. She calls, and it's James. And James is like, hey, I'm around the corner with your mom. Like, you better hurry your butt over here. If not, I'm going to kill her. So Bella runs out of the house. She's running towards the dance studio. And in the book, she's like, and I was running so fast that I tripped. But then I got up and I stumbled again, and I can just like picture that in my head of her like just trying to run and like falling multiple times. And I'm just like, wow, this girl really is clumsy. Like, I've never met anyone that's that clumsy, but she was insane. She was so funny. And also the fact that they had to like, their cover-up story for how Bella got like hurt was that she was walking down the stairs or up the stairs, and she tripped and she fell out she fell out the window. Like, see, no one in my life would actually believe that story, but go off, Bella. You are that clumsy that story is so believable. But I just thought that was so funny. That was so insane. The story is just crazy. So yeah, if you have a book that you loved when you were younger and you've been kind of like wanting to read it again, I highly recommend that you do, because it is such a fun experience. It's 50-50. You might completely fall in love with it again, or you can say, hey, what the heck was I into, because this is trash. For me, this was great. This is still great. It is so much fun. Like I said, it does read YA at times, most of the time, but it's fun. It's really fun. And maybe I'm biased, okay? No, I know I am biased. So if you've been wanting to reread Twilight or read Twilight for the first time, please do it. Please do it. I highly recommend it. It is just, it's a 10 out of 10. It's still a good book for me, and nothing's gonna change my mind about it, okay? Maybe I'll reread this book in 13 years and I'll change my mind about how I feel about it. But, you know, it's been 13 years since I've read this, and I still love it just the same. And I don't know. and maybe I'll love it 13 years from now. Okay, so yeah, that was the video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It means the world to me. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, no big deal. But it'd be really cool if you did. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.